There's been much written about the new flexibility of the FOMC to pay more close attention to outside exogenous forces, whether it's policy in Europe and Japan or how the stock market moves. But many also say it's because the stock market's predictive. They need to pay attention. I like flexibility, but I don't think it's because the stock market's predictive. It's going through a rehab after an addiction. And all of that was caused by the people at the Fed that need to give it flexibility during this rehab. Your thoughts?
Well, it's interesting, Rick, how quickly we forget the old adage that the stock market predicts 9 out of the last 4 recessions. I think exactly what that. I mean, sometimes the stock market leads, sometimes it's reactive. And I think it reacted to the realization that the economy was going to slow down in 2019 in conflict with the Fed's intentions to keep on raising the federal funds rate. That fundamental conflict led to that market correction. So I think in this case, the market was reacting to changes in economic expectations, as well as the realization the Fed may continue to raise rates.
You know, the real question we're all dancing around, John, is if you charted global stimulus in the form of quantitative easing and then you put the stock market on top of it, it followed the mountain up. Now we're going to follow the mountain down. Investors want to know, is there a better outcome? Is there a way to separate the angle of the decline with regard to removal of stimulus and the level of the stock market?
Well, I think that's what the Fed is doing, and I think when you're looking at the Fed's balance sheet, Rick, I would suspect that what they're going to do is moderate the pace of the reduction in the balance sheet at this point in time. So, yeah, I think they are going to moderate that decline at a much easier or flatter slope than what the increase was in the last 6 years.
Excellent. John, very quickly, we're basically out of time. Forgetting the Fed, do you think that the dynamics underpinning the U.S. economy are strong? And give me a percentage, like 80% as strong as a year ago, 70%, your final thought.
70% as strong as last year. There's good sustained growth, especially in the consumer sector.